Hi, guys. What's up? I'm Mary Richardson, rapid transformational therapy practitioner. What does that mean for you? It means I help you get unstuck. This video is all about you and procrastination. If you're watching this, you're probably procrastinating from something you should be doing. But we've all been there. Don't beat yourself up too much. In this video, I'm going to show you the one-step cure to your procrastination. So keep watching. But let's deep dive real quick into what procrastination is. Procrastination is a symptom. It's a symptom of many different things. It could be something different for you than it is for someone else. Procrastination is just a symptom of avoiding something. So let's talk about that. What are you avoiding? What are you avoiding today? What are you afraid of? It all goes back to fear, right? We're trying to protect ourselves from something we are afraid of. What is that for you today? Is it that you should be, I don't know, looking for a job, addressing your trauma, addressing your anxiety? What is it? Procrastination is all about protection. It's your way of protecting yourself from something that makes you very uncomfortable. Maybe whatever it is, it doesn't even matter. We could guess all day for what it is. The bottom line, though, is that procrastination is a form of anxiety, it's a form of an anxiety response, meaning that just like fears and phobias, OCD, depersonalization, derealization, even smoking and unwanted habits can be anxiety responses. If you ask a smoker or someone who's overeating, why are they overeating? Why are they eating? You may not want to ask them that, but I'm sure if you've ever had to lose weight, you may have asked yourself, why do I eat when I'm not hungry? And why don't I stop when I'm full? Well, there's probably a lot of reasons. Could be stress, could be anxiety, could be you're upset, you're lonely. I get it. Absolutely, I get it. The point is that you ask someone who's lost weight, and what will they tell you? They may tell you that the first thing they had to do was get it set in their mind that they could do this. Set in their mind that they could lose weight. Set in their mind that they're not going to respond to stress, anxiety, loneliness, all the reasons they used to eat. They're not going to respond in the same way. They're going to do something different, like allow themselves to just be in that moment and just say, yeah, I'm lonely. I don't have to eat a bag of chips. I can just say I'm lonely. Or I can go and they redefine how they're going to act when they feel all those feelings. The feelings don't go away. So if you're procrastinating and you're looking for a way to make the procrastination go away, what you're asking is that your response to all your feelings would be something different than procrastination. So that's the one thing that we need to do, is understand that procrastination is a way that you are trying to protect yourself from feeling some sort of unhappiness. And really, you should give yourself praise because you're trying to protect yourself from being unhappy. And now that you understand that, you can change it. You can say, okay, well, what I really want to do is move forward in my business. I really want to accomplish this, that, or whatever. Or I really want to look for a new job so I don't have to have the Sunday blues and go back to work Monday to a place I really don't want to be, with people who I really don't want to be around, or whatever it is for you, whatever it is you're avoiding. When you give yourself space to say, look, I'm really unhappy in this area, and instead of trying to run from it, I'm going to deal with it and go through it and realize that It takes one step at a time. So you don't have to do everything in one step. You know, when I started a business, there was so many moving parts and everything. I mean, starting a business, think about it. How will I get clients? How will I serve them best? How will I um, take payment? How will I let them schedule their consultation? How will I, make it streamlined for the client? How do I set up all these processes? How do I, think about it, the financial, all of it. Well, you don't do that at one time. But what happens with procrastination is whatever that problem is that's making you unhappy, in our minds, we often make the problem so big, and we think that we have to, if we deal with it, we'll have to deal with everything right now. And of course, we're going to procrastinate. Who would want to do that? Who would want to deal with all those moving parts at one time? So it's easier to procrastinate and put it off, thereby saving yourself a lot of frustration. Procrastination also is like it's almost like a part of you saying, I'm trying to get your attention. A part of you is trying to get your attention because there's something going on that you really, really don't want to deal with. Maybe it's cleaning the house. Maybe it's vacuuming. Maybe it's the thought of maybe you don't get any help cleaning the house. And, maybe it's like, it's not the cleaning the house that's the problem. It's that others see you as the housekeeper, which you're not, which you want to clean house, but you don't want to always do all the work. So if you look at the procrastination, it's not about cleaning the house. It's about the why behind it. So whatever it is you're trying to avoid today, consider just being honest with yourself. Just literally talking to yourself, asking yourself, what is it? You already know what it is anyway. So just be real with yourself. Be honest. And most of us know why we're procrastinating. We're procrastinating because we don't know how to XYZ, or we're not sure how it's going to come out. I think about a high percentage of the reason that we procrastinate is because we think that what we should be doing, our expectation is that we do it perfectly, or that we are having to have this great outcome. In other words, if you're in business and you're wanting more clients, or you're wanting to raise your revenue, have more income, you're kind of putting all of that on yourself, as in you have to make that happen. But really, it's not about that. It's about, how do I do that? Or how do I do that consistently? Or, you don't just snap your fingers and clients come running, right? There are systems and processes in place that can help you get more clients. And when you're focused on those systems and processes, then that happens. But this is just one example. What else are you procrastinating from? Drop a comment, leave a message, whatever it is, get it out. Be real. You're procrastinating because you're upset. So let's look at something else. Let's look at other anxiety responses. OCD, fears and phobias. Anxiety can take many different forms, and everything we talk about are just symptoms, right? The reason the person has obsessive compulsive disorder, where everything has to be neat and tidy and in its certain place, et cetera, it's not just about OCD, it's the reason behind it. Why is that? Maybe they were raised in a really messy house and they can't stand that clutter. Or maybe it's the rest of their life is completely disorganized, completely out of control, or it feels out of control, or some aspect of their thoughts feels out of control. So controlling certain things or certain people makes us feel like we have control. So you see, the thing is not the thing. OCD, it's never about OCD. Procrastination is never about procrastination. Fears and phobias are never about fears and phobias. It's about the belief behind the symptom. So getting back to our subject at hand here, procrastination. How you can overcome it is to realize that it's a symptom of something else. So ask yourself, what is that something else that you're really not wanting to deal with? And why is it so scary for you? Why is that something else? Why are you making it such a big thing in your mind that you don't know that you could even take one step forward today to deal with it? So when we break down the thing that you're procrastinating from, let's say you're upset about something. Okay. Well, when you break it down and realize that you don't have to solve it today, just admit it, just face it, define it. And then tomorrow you'll be able to take another step. And that's how you move yourself out of procrastination. And soon you won't want to procrastinate because you see that you're actually solving the thing that made you want to procrastinate. So when you are struggling with staying in a loop of procrastination, it can be really painful because you see other people achieving what you want to achieve, but you're not getting there. And that's a painful place to be. Let's talk about for a minute some unwanted habits that you might have, like smoking, for instance. If you've wanted to quit smoking, you think you're a closet smoker, I've got news for you. Everybody knows you're smoking. There's no smoking, it's like you have a sign on you because of the smell. You can spray body wash and wash your hands and brush your teeth, but I promise you, everybody knows you're smoking. But it's important to you, if you're a closet smoker, that nobody knows. And I get it. There's so much stigma behind it today. But I've helped a lot of smokers quit with my program. And if you want to know more on how that happened and if it could work for you, there is a link in my description. Just click it and we'll jump on a strategy call and see if I can absolutely help you quit. But let's talk about smoking or any unwanted habit that you have. Maybe it's overeating. It's never that yes, if you've been doing it long enough, it does become a habit and a routine. But that's not the reason that most people keep doing it. There's some belief behind the action. So every action starts with a thought. Do you agree? Every action that we take starts with a thought. Getting out of bed starts with a thought, right? Driving a car, I'm going to go here, I'm going to go there. Every action starts with a thought. So the same thing for weight loss. If you're struggling because you can't get out the door to go for a walk, go for a hike, go to the gym, if you're stuck in that place, it's because you have a belief potentially that going out that door will mean something and you're fearful of whatever that means. And often, again, we've created this huge expectation in our mind of what happens if we move forward, that we're afraid of it. Like starting on your taxes, it can seem like a monster. But when you take one step and then another step, you realize, okay, I'm doing this. It's all right. I didn't have to be afraid of it. I wish I would have started sooner. or losing weight. Once you start, you go out the door and you go for a walk, you go for a run, or you meet a friend and you walk around the block or whatever it is, you realize I'm just putting one foot in front of the other. That's it. Losing weight is never about the weight. It's about the belief. Why do you believe that you can't be thin or that you can't lose all the weight you want? There's a belief there. And that's what I help people with, to get past those beliefs that are keeping them procrastinating and feeling stuck. So let's talk about smoking. I've talked to so many people that say, I just can't quit. And I totally get that completely. I don't think we're designed to solve every single problem on our own. If we were designed that way, we wouldn't need any other person. We need each other. We need doctors, we need dentists, we need other people to help us. I can't really perform surgery on myself. I can't really clean my own teeth like the dentist would. We need each other, and let's talk about good things like a baker. Like, I don't want to have to bake my own bread just so I can have toast in the morning. I want to be able to go to the grocery store and get bread, and that way I can have toast. Although I do love the smell of fresh baked bread. But my point is, like with smoking, you're probably really frustrated. You probably tried everything: patches, medicine, cold turkey, and it just feels like you keep hitting a wall. And then a pandemic hits, and maybe you're smoking more, and maybe you're working at home now, and it's more convenient, and maybe you've increased the amount that you smoke, and you just realize that you're spending your time and your resources and only getting back the potential for bad health. And maybe you just gotten to a point where you're just done with smoking. You're just so done with it. You're feeling like it might control you, or that you're always, if you go out, you're looking for, where can I smoke? When can I smoke? And there's the whole stigma too about smoking. People you don't know may even roll their eyes at you when they see you smoking, or they may make comments, which is really not supportive. My point is, just get real with yourself and say, look, I need help. I need help to quit smoking. Find someone like myself. I've helped a lot of people quit. Be happy to see if you're a good fit for my program. But my point is, smoking is never about just smoking. It's about the reason that you smoke. Are you frustrated? Is it a habit? Is it a routine? Or do you do it when you're bored? Do you do it when you're upset? Do you do it just and not realize you're even smoking? And get this, a lot of smokers don't even like the taste of cigarettes or cigars. It's just become like a program that's running within you. And what I help people with, it's almost like you can go within yourself, find that smoking switch and turn it off. And you do that. I'm your guide, and you do it. So the way I do this is that you're totally in control, making all the decisions in our session. I'm just guiding you. But it's really powerful because, again, we need each other, right? We're not supposed to solve all our problems on our own. So I hope this helps you get unprocrastinating so that you can move forward, whether that's stopping that unwanted habit or moving forward with whatever it is that your procrastination is keeping you from doing. I wish you well. I will see you on the next video. And if you want more information, check out the description box. There is a link there. It says book a strategy call. Just click it. You'll book in with Calendly, and we will have a great chat. And I'll let you know how I can help you achieve your dream and your goal. Also, please don't forget to click like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it, trying to get this the subscribers up, because that way you will also, of course, I want to get it over 1,000 so that I can make more videos and so on. But if you click like and subscribe, you'll be notified every time I upload a new video as well. And drop a comment on your situation with procrastination. I'd love to hear it. I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.